React.js in future, people are going to asking different kind of library, different kind of frameworks. Again, you are going to take the training. That's not good, right? So that is the cases level, how to upgrade yourself also you can learn. Okay. So day 1, day 2 is completed. Now we are going to focus on the day 3 concepts. This is the concepts, introduction to the CSS. So first, quickly, I'm going to explain the CSS, what the CSS and all. After that, practically, we are going to focus in theory less, practical more. That is the main aim of the training, Suchi IT trainings. Okay. So today topic is what? CSS. Anyone aware what is the CSS? What is the CSS? CSS fundamentals and introduction to the CSS part we are going to concentrating. What is the CSS? CSS means what? Cascade style sheet. Cascade style sheet. What is the purpose of that one? What is the purpose of that one? Look and feel it is going to change. Your understanding purpose. Your understanding purpose. I am going to explain the diagrammatically. Let us assume this is the HTML. Let us assume this is what? HTML. Okay. Let us assume this is what? HTML. HTML means what? Skeleton. Skeleton. Okay. Look and feel is there? No, right? So let us assume this is the HTML. Are you able to see my screen? Confirm once. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Right. So this is what? HTML. This is the makeup kit. That is nothing but a CSS. Okay. So now I'm going to apply. Okay. So look and feel is changing, right? Changed or not? So this is the way we are going to using the CSS. This is the way we are going to using the CSS. What about the JavaScript? How many eyes are there? What are the eyes colors? Oh my God, here ears are not there, hair is not there. Validating, right? JavaScript. What is the bootstrap? What is the bootstrap? Bootstrap is nothing but according to the device. Suppose this is the one a laptop. I need to use this one into the mobile view. I need to use in the mobile view. See, right? According to the device, it is adjusting the sizes and all. That is the purpose bootstrap. Okay. So React JS we are going to discussing later. Just understanding purpose, I'm showing this one. So CSS is basically styling purpose. That is the point you need to understand. That is the reason the diagram. That CSS level, some kind of terminologies you need to understand. CSS syntax and selectors and linking CSS to the HTML using link tag and the href attribute and inline CSS style using the style attribute and internal CSS by using the style tag. That means three different ways you can implement in our CSS, in our HTML document level. We are going to observe that one. We are going to observe that one. Okay. So after that, CSS color properties, how to use, how to specify the colors using the names and hexadecimal and RGB and HSL values, and how to change the background colors, properties. Okay. So these kind of things, styling text and font. Okay. Font properties, how to use font family, font size, font weight, font style, what is the purpose, and text alignment, text decoration, text transform. These are all we are going to learning how to use the borders, border background, how to use, what are the border property, border width, style, color, how to use that one. These kind of things we are going to focusing today. Okay. So that is the main agenda. Okay. So quickly I'm showing the your understanding purpose, what is the concept, but this is not at all workout. We need to do the practically. So this is the my workspace, right? Where is that my workspace? HTML, new HTML is the my workspace. Okay, this is the my workspace. Here we are going to focusing. We are going to focusing application. What is the application? CSS. How many ways you can able to use in our application? That is the part you need to understand. CSS, how to use, you need to understand. So that is the purpose. I need to use here one notepad. In the next session level, we need to use VS Code. Okay. Even today also, I'm going to showing how to use VS Code. VS Code is IDE tool. First day we are already discussed. Where it is available VS Code, you need to go to the browser, and you need to use VS Code download. This is the first link. This link level, whatever the operating system you are using, based on that, you need to download and install. Okay. Easily we can develop the applications. Easily we can develop the applications. So that is the purpose. That is the purpose I'm going to using here VS Code also. VS Code also. Okay. Right. Next. First, what I'm doing here, I need to open the notepad. Notepad I'm opening. Right. Here we need to understand CSS, how many ways we can use, right? So that's the reason I need to say this one example 2, example 3. Save this one first before going to writing. You need to save where it is available folder. This is the my workspace. What is the file name? Example 3.html. Extension must be HTML. Okay, save it. Whenever I'm going to save, you can able to see, right? So this is the empty. Right now, nothing is there. Right now, nothing is there. So this is the my browser. This is the my notepad. Notepad level, nothing is there. So we need to see both notepad as well as browser. That reason I'm going to arranging like this. Okay. So now we need to focus writing the HTML. What is the first tag? Come on, tell me, guys. What is the first tag? Open the mic and tell me. Come on. Interactive kind of session is required. What is the first one? We need to write what? Doc. How to write this one? Explanatory symbol is required. Doc type HTML. Sir, why we need to use this one? Even you are not writing this one also, it is working now. Then why you are going to using this one? What is the purpose of adding this one? It is indicating what? HTML5 version. HTML5 version. Okay, fine. Next, what is that one? Root element. What is that one? HTML. Opening and closing the HTML. How many parts are there, sir? HTML. How many parts? Two parts. What is the first part? What is the first part? Header part. Header section. Head. Okay. Header level. What kind of tags you can able to use? We have discussed it, right? What are the kind of tags you can able to use? Title tag, right? And link tag, style tag, script tag, meta tag. So like that it is there. But we are using title right now. What are the title I'm going to using here? HTML and CSS. This is the way I'm going to provide the title. So save this one and refresh. It is changed, right? See this one. Title is changed. Okay. Now go to the body part. Go to the body part. What is the body? Where it is body? This white area is their browser level. That is nothing but a body. Okay. This body level, I need to provide one heading. One heading I need to provide. That particular heading I'm going to consider as a one division. One division. one part, one session. That is the purpose HTML level div tag we are using. Opening and closing, habituate. Why I'm using the div, sir? What is the purpose I'm using the div? One particular part, heading part, that particular session, a group of tags we can consider as one division. That is the purpose div tag we are using. This div tag level, I'm going to provide it here, h1 tag. What is this one? HTML. I'm using here, even normal small letters I'm using HTML and CSS. CSS example, example, and close the h1 tag. Save it, save it. After save this one, go to here and refresh. We are going to see like this. Okay. Now I want to see this text color red. That is the purpose inline CSS. Inline CSS means within the tag, style tag, we are going to style attribute we are using, and we are going to specify color red. Save it and refresh. Yes, we are getting. But I'm going to using internal CSS. How to use internal CSS? This is what this kind of representation is. We can call it as the inline CSS. Now I need to use what? Internal CSS. How to use the internal CSS? We need to specify the style, opening and closing the style tag we are using. Within that, to recognizing this h1 tag. Why? Because we are going to apply the CSS on top of the h1 element, right? So that one in the CSS point of view, we can call it a selector. Selector means h1 tag, opening flower bracket and closing the flower bracket. What is required here? I need to see here center. This HTML and CSS text I want to see in the center. How to provide text? Align. I'm going to providing hyphen and not underscore. Align colon. This is the property. We can call it as a CSS property. What the value? Center. Save it and refresh. It is going to change it. Center. Now I need to see here transform. I need to use HTML level, different kind of CSS. We need to learn this kind of way so that we can able to understand easily how to use test transform. I'm going to using test transform. What is the purpose of test transform? Now we can see uppercase, lowercase. You can able to change that one. Now it is lowercase, right? See, I want to see the heading is uppercase. How to provide? Test hyphen transform. Here we need to use what? Uppercase, semicolon. And refresh this one. Yo, you can get that one. I need to see here, underline. I need to see here, underline. That is the purpose, test decoration. We need to use what? Decoration. So in the function level, we are going to using the decorations, right? Similarly, we need to use what? Text decoration. We need to use underline, line through, overline, like that. Different kind of properties are there. So we need to see values, different kind of values are there. Here mainly basic property we need to understand. Text hyphen decoration. What is the decoration required? Underline, semicolon. Save it. Right? Sir, we are explaining very good, sir. This is the inline, okay. This is inline, okay. This is internal, okay. The style tag is internal, okay. Why these many, sir? Why these many? You are explaining. First one is okay, fine. I'm understood. Again, you are going to mentioning internal. There is another kind of way, external also. Why these many? Why? Because, sir, here only one property is there. It's simple, right? That is the cases level. Inline is sufficient. If there is a multiple kind of CSS properties are there, this applying is very difficult, right? So that is the purpose I'm going to using internal. Then why you are going to using external file? External file is very huge amount of tags selectors level we need to apply the CSS. That is the cases level. One HTML level you are writing the CSS and the HTML, that document size is increasing. Drastically it is going to increase in the size. Organizing is very difficult. Maintenance is very difficult. So that's the reason easily maintenance purpose people are going to using external file. Understood? Understood people? Inline, internal, external, when to use. If it is a single property, very simple property, you can use inline. Very small amount of properties, internal, entire website or entire application CSS. I need to maintain one single file. Then you can go to the external. Understood? Please confirm whether if people are there or not, following or not. I could not able to see your faces. This is not at all in-house training. This is online training. At least yes, no, yes, no. That kind of you can explain. Okay, right. Next, we need to focus. Some more CSS I need to apply. Why? Because here styling is main focus. HTML parallelly I need to learn the CSS also. Okay. So how to provide link tag? How to use link tag? How to write CSS separately? Separately, how to provide the CSS file? How to link CSS? How to link into the HTML? HTML, you need to understand. Okay. So CSS styling links, how to provide that one, we are going to concentrating now. People are following, right? Now I need to go to the separate file. So how to create separate file? Go to here, open the notepad. Notepad. The CSS is applied to the entire page or website. That is the purpose. That is the purpose. I'm going to save this one initially where it is available my workspace. This is the my workspace, right? So new HTML is the my workspace. Here I'm going to say style.css. What is the extension here? What is the extension here? CSS. Easily recognizing purpose. Save it. Save it. This file I need to link. I need to link to my HTML. How to provide the link? We need to use here link tag. We need to use link tag. What is the link tag? How to provide the link tag? What kind of attributes are there? Rel equal to style sheet. This is the properties required. After that, href equal to where it is available your CSS file current location only. Your HTML and CSS both are one folder, but real time level CSS folder is there separately. Okay, we are going to see website designing level. Don't worry. Okay, here we need to mention style dot CSS. Style.css. That's it. Close. It is linking or not. We need to check now. How to check? Nothing is there in the style.css level, right? But my understanding purpose, whether this style.css file is linking to the HTML or not, I need to check. That is the purpose body tag I'm using. Here, body tag we are not calling. We are going to call it as a selector. body selector, opening and closing. Here I need to provide one property. What is the property? Background. I'm going to using here background kind of property. I need to use background hyphen color. I'm going to using yellow. I'm going to provide it. Whether it is linking or not, I need to check. Yes. See this one. My CSS file through this link tag, were added. This is the proof. It is added. Browser level, you can see that one output, right? Are you able to understand, right? So this is the way we need to write external file. What is the purpose of external file? All CSS all together we can maintain one single page level, one file level. Instead of going to writing internal or inline, we are going to focus in what? Separate kind of file.
Sir, I have
Just
some small doubts.
yes.
Can I speak in Telugu, sir?
Okay, but it is recommended to use English. Okay.
sir. First time. Sir, ఇక్కడ మీరు స్టైల్ కింద పెట్టారు కదా అలైన్మెంట్స్ బట్ అది బాడీ లెవెల్ కదా అది
ఇది ఏమో H1 tag related only. H1 tag related only. This is the selector. Okay. This is what body.
size.
ఆ particular H1 tag మాత్రమే
మెన్షన్ అవుతుంది.
It is applicable for only H1 tag. Okay, it is not applicable for body. Okay, right. If I'm going to using any other kind of tag, these things are not applicable. Okay, right. We will see some more things. Just the linking purpose we are observed. Okay, I'm going to remove this one. I don't want to use this one. Just whether it is linking or not checking purpose only. So now I'm going to remove this one. See, right. Please mute your mics. If you have any kind of doubt, open the mic and raise the question. Why? Because sessions are recording now. So unnecessary noise is we are going to avoid. And one more thing is these sessions are recording. So better to ask in the English. Why? Because some other kind of people are watching this video later point of time. Revisional language not able to understanding. That's the reason. Even no worry. Okay. End of the session, your doubts you can raise. I will give in revisional language also. Understanding is very important here. Okay. Whatever it is language. But I can able to understand English and Telugu. I'm able to understand in Hindi, but I could not able to reply. But I'm going to reply either English or Telugu. Okay.